Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Thanks for stopping by to watch my next card template, and we are on week number 20, and I don't have the bigger picture, so I'm sorry about that. But we're doing this one right down here, very simple card. So, and I'm going to be using a new designer series paper. Here, let me show that to you. Is this not gorgeous? This will be available beginning November 5th. It's a new online exclusive. Aren't they beautiful? The gold and the pinks and the flirty flamingo. I mean, it's just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that so, so beautiful? And the backs and the fronts are just have this nice gold going through them, speckled. Look at that. I just love this paper. I think it's just absolutely stunning. So, and I'm going to be using, while I have this out, I'm going to be using this piece right here. You can grab it. My hands have been so dry lately that I just feel like I'm constantly adding lotion to them, and it's just never enough. So it's hard to pick things up. All right, so we're going to use this and template number 20. But before we get started, if you're interested in obtaining this paper or any other online exclusives, which won't be available to you until November 5th, you still have a couple of days to take advantage of our starter kit for only $99, and you get to choose $155 worth of Stampin' Up! Product. It's a great deal. Like I said, that ends on October 31st, so you just have a couple more days. And the other sale that ends October 31st is our kits collection. So most of our kits are on sale up to 30% off. I don't know how many are left because I haven't looked in a while, but they are selling out. So if you want to take advantage of it, you have until October 31st to do that. All right, so this card is, as I mentioned, super simple. I am using the new stamp set and the dies that go along with the DSP. It's called Hearts of Elegance. It is for Valentine's Day. However, I'm going to be using Sending Lots of Love because that could be used for any occasion. And so could Love You. Excuse me. And My Heart Belongs to You. Plus, I really like this image right here, which I did use on my card last week, I think it was. And I just love these dies. I think they're just so pretty. So, so pretty. So look at the detail on this one here. Isn't that pretty? And then what's nice about it is that they're nesting. So when you cut them out, it'll cut the larger image, but then it'll also, if you put them together, it'll also cut a smaller image. So really, really cool. So let's get started. I already have my card base, and it measures 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of basic white, which I think I did this smaller, like at 3 7/8. Yep, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And why that size? Well, because I did cut the other piece, the petal pink, at a different size also. So I just wanted to have a little mat for that. So that's going on the inside. So let's cut this piece of designer series paper. And I need this to be 4 inches by 4 1/2. So I want to get this part here so I have the flirty flamingo in there. So I'm going to flip this around. Although this is kind of nice too. Such decisions, right? Or should we go this way? You know what? I think I'm going to cut this part right here. You know what? No, we're staying with my initial thought. So 4 inches, I want to cut, hang on, this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So 4 inches. Put that down, put that aside for another time. And then we need this piece to be 4 3/4. No, I'm sorry, 4 1/2. So 4 inches by 4 1/2. Okay, set that aside, that up, and we are done with the cutting board. trimmer, set that aside. Now, this piece is basically just going to go right down here. Okay, so let's just glue that right now. And then we'll do our stamping. And I do need to die cut something. I guess the back of this is Melon Mambo or maybe Petunia Pop. More like Melon Mambo though, because it's more pink than purple. And then maybe Pretty in Pink is the other color. So we're just going to center that. Now this is not your, usually you do like 4 by 5 1/4 for your first layer. This one's a little different. That's okay. Gives a little bit of interest, right? So let's put that aside. Let's bring out our little mini. And actually, no, I need my bigger one because the piece of paper that I have, cardstock, is too big. So let's put this right over here. Okay. And I am going to take the heart that has the dots on it and then the one above it. And I'll show you what you do. So we'll take a piece of cardstock, just a piece of scrap. I'm going to lay that down and I'm going to lay that heart down. And then we're going to put that right over it. Now you want to get it as close as possible so that you, just like that, and zoom that in for you, so that it's got equal spacing on all sides, right? Now, I love my magic mat, magnetic magic mat from scrapbook.com, and it makes it easy for me to do that so I don't have to use washi tape. Then you put your other plate on, like so, crank it through, and through the magic of YouTube, we have our 2 little pieces cut out. And they cut out like this, and then you have this outer piece, nice little outline. So, very simple to do. And that stretches your dies as well. All right, let's just put those back here because I don't want them to lose them. We'll zoom back out. Okay, let's move this aside. All right, let's do some stamping. And I'm going to bring my little hearts back in. And because this is photopolymer, I need my Pierce mat. And so I'm going to do XOXO on the heart. This one's going to go on the inside and this will go on the outside. I'm using Flirty Flamingo. And get a piece of scrap paper just to make sure that's on right. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, and we're going to do this on an angle because it doesn't fit across. So I'm going to do this on an angle. And the nice thing about the photopolymer stamps is that we could look inside. I went up a little too high, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do another XO right below that. Cool. I actually like the way that looks. All right, and then while we have our ink out, let's do the inside on this piece. Sending lots of love. Again, I'm going to ink that up. Stamp here. Beautiful. And we'll put that right in the center. Or as close to the center as we can find it. Just like that. We're done with the ink. Okay. And put this aside. We'll put this on the inside. Where's my glue? So I decided to make this a landscape card, although the template shows it as a portrait card, but you could do any orientation. And then we're going to put this right here. And then I will add my little heart right down there. Get my silicone craft mat. So if any glue comes out, we can pick it up on the silicone craft mat. I love this mat. It's really very useful for so many different things. And the glue just dries on it, and then you just peel it off. So I did get a little too much glue, so we're just going to get some off. I'll put this on here, right in the corner. Okay, can move this aside now, and then we're going to pop up our little XOXO. Put that right there, and our card is done. And I don't even need to add any embellishments to this because the gold, I think, is just blingy enough. That right about there, I think. So there you go. Quick, easy, very few supplies were needed. So let me show you the other cards that I had made. Now these follow the template pretty exact, other than I did flip the orientation of them as well. But you can easily give it to somebody like this, right, with the thanks going that way. But you really can't, because then on the inside I did I appreciate you. So we don't want to do that. But those came together very quickly, probably in less than 10 minutes, and such, you know, very minimal supplies. Friends, thanks so much for watching again. I appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in getting my weekly newsletter with the PDF template, please sign up for my newsletter, and that will go out to you. I send those out, so my video publishes on Tuesday. Those will go out on Wednesday. And then also stop by on Fridays to watch my tips. This Friday I'll be sharing a new tip. It will be how to clean our blocks so that they look like they're brand new, right? Mine are pretty gummed up and they really do need a cleaning. So this Friday is going to be perfect for that. Thanks again, friends. Have a great day. Bye-bye.